It was a gallery to show the work of local and regional artists. So Florida artists for the most part. I did not show my work, very seldom. I didn't want a vanity gallery. I wanted a gallery that really gave opportunity for other artists' work to be seen. The only time I would show mine is if I did a group show and I'd include a piece in it. But the gallery was there for, I think, 4 years, maybe I was there 5 years, right at 1280 Palm Avenue. And it was called the Fulton Burt Gallery because I had a partner in the beginning, Gary Burt, but Gary left after 1 year to pursue other stuff. So then the gallery was all mine.
And what type of artists were there? You know, were they all Black or did you have different races? What type of art, statues, you know?
No, it was a very diverse gallery. So we had Black artists, white artists, Asian artists, male, female, gay, very diverse gallery.
Okay.
I'm out of, I was coming from New York at the time.
What brought you to Sarasota?
That's interesting. I had a French art dealer in New York City, and she was very close to a gentleman here in Sarasota. And she thought I needed a show here. And anyway, he came up to New York to see my work. He never met me though. He saw my work and he said, yes, I want that guy's work. And she got a kick out of it. So they set up a show. And I do not sign Gale on my work. It's just Fulton Ross. You don't know whether I'm male or female. And that's done by design. So he booked me for a show in his gallery called the Anita Pickering Gallery on Palm Avenue. That's now been bulldozed. I was walked by there the other day and I see they're building something right in that spot. Anyway, I came and I was put up in at an artist's home by the name of Virginia Hoffman. I drove her white pickup truck when I needed to drive. And I ended up on Siesta Beach one day, before the show opened, and fell in love with Siesta Key. And so for about 3 years, I did a back and forth. I would do a part-time New York, part-time Sarasota. And then next thing I know, I was here all the time.
Okay. So first I want to talk about, you said that you signed your work Fulton Ross, and that's by design.
Yes. Yes.
So why? What was the thinking behind that?
I didn't want to be pigeonholed as a female artist. I mean, once you know, but the point is, I didn't want that to have any bearing. So I just kept my maiden name and my married name.
Okay. So in Sarasota, what have you seen? Like, what do you think about Sarasota as a home to Black art and Black artists?
Sarasota is like any other place. There's no place that can be called home to Black art or Black artists. Even New York City, one of the major capital of art still, for the most part, cannot be called such. Black artists and Black art. I don't particularly like the term Black artist. I think that's a race identity, and oftentimes we don't need to be described that way. We're artists, okay? And then art, Black art. Is there such a thing as Black art? There's Latin art, there's Asian art. So I'd say yes. It depends, because that's more of the subject matter of the genre. But if you walk into a gallery or a museum and the wall tag is next to the painting or any sculpture, it does not need to say Black artist. It just should say the name of the artist, and the work speaks for itself.
Right.
So the best place in the world for artists of color and their work is anywhere it sells.
Okay, I like that. So what have you done to stand out and be taken seriously in the art industry?
Over time, when you start out, and I've been doing this for well over 55 years now. You want a lot. You want fame. You want to be respected. You want money. Somewhere in my 30s, and I've been an artist in my head since I was 6. I've never really ever done anything else. My father once called me his baby artist, and that is the way I saw myself. So somewhere in my 30s, I met a man, an author, very famous author named James Baldwin, while I was living in New York City. And we were sitting on a bar stool, and I said I was an artist. He asked me what I was looking for in my art, and I mentioned what I just said. I want to be recognized. I want galleries, museums. He said, no, you don't. What you want is an art-driven life. The rest will come. And then he sort of explained to me, you see fame. Sometimes that's a flash in the pan. It doesn't always bring you money. I know famous artists that don't have money in their pocket, and I've learned as I lived my life that I heard him, and I totally let go of fame. I really don't care about fame. I've always wanted to be able to make a living doing what I love. I am very successful at making a living doing what I love. I am not renowned, not famous, but I am respected as an artist, and have had shows in museums, shows in galleries. I'm in many collections, both here in this country and outside the country. So I'd say that I'm fine just doing the work and let the rest happen.